Welcome to Sir Emrakul. So I'll be doing the top 10 worst Mythic rares of all time. Usually you expect the Mythic rares to be the best, coolest cards in a set, but in many cases it's the opposite. Number 10. Obsidian Fireheart. This card has a very unique ability. This ability is quite expensive for the return you get though. Blaze counters do not stack, so your value drops mid to late game. 7 mana is a large investment to have a small amount of return over time. Triple red in its casting cost almost ensures that the Fireheart will have to be played in mono red, which seeks to maximize resource development and generate advantage through sheer power. Obsidian Fireheart causes the most mono red deck to lose tempo because of the awkward activation cost. At 1 red, I'd rather cast Cyclops Gladiator. At the time Obsidian Fireheart was released, it was just too slow to compete in Standard. Fireheart does have the coolest reminder text though. Lands continue to burn. Number 9. Eternity Vessel. At 6 mana, life gain artifact, life gain for all intents and purposes. I've seen this card get used in EDH hand in hand with Necropotence. EV can make you near unkillable under the right circumstances. The problem with the Vessel is that it just prolongs the game without impacting the board whatsoever. It is a safety net. EV is a good card, but it does not deserve the mantle of Mythic Rare whatsoever. Rare maybe. For one thing, you can never gain more life than you had when the Vessel came into play, making it very awkward for Standard play. I think EV would be seen casually in Commander, but not very often. Number 8. Praetor's Council. When I first saw this card, I thought it screamed Commander due to its 8 converted mana costs, but it will probably never see serious play. For 8 mana, I want to win now. What the Praetors are counselling is to wait until late game to get back some powerful spells. The problem is that while you are spending your turn getting stuff from the yard, you are not actually doing anything to change the board. The secondary ability of not having a maximum hand size for the rest of the game will not matter very much, because it will probably be towards the end of the game when it's necessary to cast the Council. Maybe in a green-red EDH deck with Land's Edge and Life from the Loam would be good. Number 7. Hellcarver Demon. I use this deck in my mono black and it's quite fun, but I usually lose the game because of it. Good stats and one very risky ability. This demon wants to be able to combo with something. I've seen a casual Hellcarver list and that looks pretty fun. My biggest problem with the demon is to potentially totally whiff and take yourself out of the game. Free spells are powerful, but consistent library manipulation is necessary to make this order to work. If only there was something standard that let you have a brainstorm effect at every turn. All kidding aside, Hellcarver would still have a rough time even if he was paired with Jace the Mind Sculptor. The 3 black casting cost is prohibitive in an environment without vivid lands and reflecting pool. I want my Mythic Rares to advance my endgame without the potential to end my fun. Oh, how about Praetor's Council to counteract the sacrificing? We might have something there. Number 6. Sphinx Sovereign. Yeah, he swings for 9. You can gain some life if you need to be on defense. You'll probably need to be on the defense if you're relying this Sphinx to end the game for you. 4 white, blue, black is not a very friendly casting cost. Biggest problem with the Sovereign is its big brother, Sphinx of the Steel Wind. 5 whites, blue, black is a tad bit easier to cast, but look at the abilities that impact the game. Steel Wind is offense and defense. Steel Wind also shrugs off the 2 colours that I hate on artifacts the most. Sovereign just doesn't compare to the other mythic Sphinxes available. Number 5. Cast Through Time. Junk Mythic Rare. Every time I saw someone open this card, they looked sad. Aww, I wanted Emrakul. 4 blue enchantment that does not impact the board right away. What do you really want to have? Rebound in blue. Card drawing, maybe bounce? Seems better. I would almost rather play anything than this card. Red gets the most mileage out of rebound, but the triple blue in its casting cost makes that a pipe dream. Number 4. Defiler of Souls. This guy could easily be in the number 1 slot. His ability was largely irrelevant when he was released. In sealed he was picked up only as a big flying body. There was never a home for him in Standard when Judd was running wild. He could not deal with the best cards in his own block, Bloodbroker Elf. Defiler was more of a mythic fail. His art is really cool though. Number 3, Lich's Mirror. This seems like a good safety net, right? You get to start all over. You don't lose, so what's the problem? Think about it for a second. I know you would need to ready the card again. Yep. Your opponent's still at the same game state that when he killed you in the first place. Yep, sword equipped Hawks, Titans, Valakut, whatever else is sitting across the table and you have nothing in play. That turn 1 Inquisition of Kozilek ain't looking so good now. Number 2, Reap Intellect. At the number 2 spot is a card so bad that people actually pay people to take this card from them. Their brain rots away when they read that it would cost 8 or 9 mana to actually get any use of this card and 5 mana to do anything with it. Best case scenario for this card is that it supplies you with an extra card in your graveyard when you discard it, or cast it if you want to lose. Clearly the designer of this card had no intelligence when they made this toilet staple. Number 1, Archangel's Light. What can I even say about this card? 8 mana to gain 2 life for each card in your graveyard, then shuffle your graveyard into your library. Whoever made this card probably was extremely depressed and made this so he thought that there was something worse in existence than his life. This card is just awful. It would be a crappy common. The amount of disappointment someone gets when they open this card, they see it's Mythic and then they see it's Archangel's Light and they probably quit Magic because it's just that bad. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave comments if you want to say what you think. Remember, this is just my opinion. So please like, subscribe and comment what you want to see in the future, and peace out.